Good evening, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. Tonight we're going to be finishing Series 5 of Benidorm with the final episode. So let's get into it and see what happens. In the last episode, Mr. Mohammed got found out for being a dirty, slimy con man, and, well, Janice said, and I quote, "I'm going to get medieval on your ass." And then we heard blood-curdling screams from outside. So I guess this will be like an aftermath follow-up of that situation. So let's get into it and see how everybody's doing now. If you're watching on YouTube, make sure you like the video and subscribe, and consider checking out the Patreon, where you will find the cheapest membership in the entire reaction community, and you'll also find the best value for money content, and there's going to be a lot going on. 2025 is going to be a busy year. I'm going to make sure of that. More movies coming, more trying new stuff, different stuff, you know. I mean, the comedy will still be coming, obviously, but there's going to be new stuff coming as well. So, yeah, 2025 is going to be a good year, content-wise. Don't know about the rest of stuff. You can't control how a year goes, but content, I can definitely control that, and it's going to be good. So, make sure you join the Patreon to get the most of it. Make sure you don't miss anything. You don't want to miss out. So head over there and check out the membership options. There's a lot of options too. Like, I'm not one of these reactors that gives you like 3 price options. There's at least 8 different tiers from $1 a month up to $15.99 a month. So there's something there for every budget. So go have a look at that. Anyway, let's go. Hey up.
You know, I've got a lovely face. But why have you got all that horrible hair? It's like crispy seaweed.
It's what's inside that counts.
I'm regretting that corned beef food, young. Yeah, all right. No, you've got beautiful eyes, but you can hardly see them. Why don't you come in and let me do a lovely number 2 all over your head? What? Where are you going? Oh, God, no, I'm a number 2 haircut. I'm an hairdresser.
I'm an hairdresser.
Oh, not bad.
Oh, not bad. I love Kenneth.
Excuse me, young man. You couldn't tell me which hotel was a Salon?
Yeah. This one here with Salon written down.
This one here with Salon written down it. Not bad.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Sort the heroes out with you, Neville.
No problem.
My apologies. Reading is neither my or my associate's strong point.
Now that's brushing your teeth.
Oh,
Morning.
God. Oh, yeah.
You're up and about early. Now, I'm glad I bumped into you.
He's not.
'Cause I have a hair appointment at 11 o'clock. And I wondered if I could move it a bit earlier.
No, I'm sorry, love. I've had to cancel all my appointments today. I'm very ill.
Oh, have you just come back from the chemist?
No, Cafe Benidorm.
Oh, are they not doing coffees in here yet?
No, Cafe Benidorm is a nightclub.
But it's 8 o'clock in the morning. That's trapped wind, that is.
Not anymore.
That's why your stomach is so enormous. You need to get indoors, get on the loo, and have a ruddy good trump.
Okay, no word of a lie. My grandma has said that exact thing to me when I've had trapped wind. She's literally said to me, you need to go and have a ruddy good trump. Or a ruddy good burp. She's right, though. It does work when you've got that trapped wind. It's horrible, isn't it, trapped wind? Oh, it's awful. But when you get that big burp. Oh, and it just it's like, oh, it's a sweet release. Yes.
When you've quite finished dispensing your medical advice, I wonder if you'd kindly move out my way so me and my enormous stomach can get to bed.
Oh, well, I didn't mean to be rude.
Also, top tip, if you have a bit of wind and you need to burp, or for any reason, whatever it is, you need to burp, and you want to make yourself burp, best way to do it is fill your mouth with air, so go like that, and swallow it, and then do that as many times as you can. Each time you do it, it'll just be filling you up with air, and then you'll just get a big burp. It works every time.
And I'd pick your feet up if I were you, because if it is wind and it blows as I walk past you, you'll spend the rest of your morning walking back from Albia.
Shit like that.
Mick, what's going on?
I've said I'll tell you when your mother gets here.
Have they killed someone?
Oh, Michael, don't be stupid.
Well, why else would you get us up at 8 o'clock in the morning for a family meeting? I don't even know what a family meeting is.
Yeah, well, you do now, because we're having one.
What the frig's all this about? It's 8 o'clock in the morning. If this family meeting
Nice pair.
doesn't involve the words Euro millions, there's going to be trouble.
Have you all finished?
Whatever it is you want to say, just hurry up and tell us.
Right. Does anyone want a drink first?
No.
No.
Just get on with it.
Just get on with it.
He has killed someone.
Shut up.
I know this is the fifth, like, the end of the fifth series, so in terms of, like, when they were doing this, that's, like, 5 years, but it is crazy to see just how much he's grown up since from, like, I remember the first series where he was literally, like...
I had to stay behind to sort out the sunbed shop that had the fire.
Even he looks
And tell
older
you
as
the whole
well.
story. Them cheap sunbed tubes that caught fire in the Pickering Road
Oh, he's
branch, well,
finally telling them.
I put them in all the shops. The morning you lot flew out to Benidorm, there was another 4 fires.
Oh, another 4 sunbeds caught fire.
No. The other 4 shops.
Mick, this ain't funny.
I know it isn't.
Why would he be
By
joking
dinner time,
about
all
that?
5 are melt. Madge's... Our sunbed shops had burnt to the ground. Nobody was hurt, unbelievably, but
Oh, well then.
there's more. Oh, God, I don't even know how to say this.
We weren't insured.
Of course we're insured. Don't be stupid.
You never paid the insurance premium, did you?
Okay, like, I can understand not insuring certain personal things. Like, I can understand why some people don't have life insurance and stuff like that. But if you own your own business, just pay the fucking insurance money. Because one little thing that goes wrong, like this, and your business burns down, you have nothing coming.
No. We've got absolutely nothing. And it's all my fault. Well, less than nothing, in fact.
Why didn't you tell us before?
Because he's nothing but a spineless animal. Someone who's gone through life never thinking about anyone but himself.
That's not true.
Well, what can I say? Well done, Mick. You've left us all without a pot to piss in. Everything my Mel worked for in his life, you've managed to destroy. You've managed to make his life pointless and my life worthless. I regret the day I ever set eyes on you.
I think that went quite well, all things considered.
Kenneth.
Oh, come on, Kenneth, keep it together.
Kenneth, there is something I need to tell you.
Oh, open that door, will you, love? If I can't even manage to put that key in that lock in this state, I'm glad I didn't go on with Big Benny from the carousel last night.
Last night, when you went out clubbing, Joyce, she had the locks to the salon changed.
Why's that? Oh, we haven't been broken into, have we? Have them kids been nicking permanent solution to sniff again? Honestly, what's wrong with a bag of glue?
She said something about the rent. She said you did not pay.
That's ridiculous. My rent's not due till the 12th. What day does that say?
Today is the 27th.
Oh. Well, I'm only a few days.
Yep, it's over a fortnight. Jesus.
It's late. I'm sure it can be sorted. What the? Get up! I know you're in there, you vile old witch. You've gone too far this time. Open this door. What the fuck?
Sí, ¿qué quieres? Mira qué hora es.
Oh, my God.
Oh, it's Harry back.
Can I speak to Joyce, please?
Vete, que no es inglés, vete.
Betty! 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 What the fuck's Betty? Who's Betty? Is that what he's been doing? Bouncing on Betty? Bouncing Betty? Betty! Oh, for fuck's...
Yes? Can we help?
Actually, I don't even want to go there. Let's just move on.
Bloody hell! How many of you are there in there?
Jacqueline and I are staying with a few friends from the Benidorm circus. Nothing terribly heavy, just a contortionist, a couple of clowns, and a Mexican animal trainer.
Was anything else? What room number is this?
I believe it's 602. I think the number may have fallen off when we had to brace the door last night.
Sorry, I need next door.
Not a problem.
Oh.
Well, that changes the Wizard of Oz. Lions and tigers and bears? No. Lions and elephants and midgets, oh my!
Joyce! Joyce! Open this door now! Do you hear me? Open this door!
What in God's name do you think you're doing?
I might very well say the same to you. What have you done to my salon?
I'm not discussing it here.
Oh, no, you don't, lady. We'll sort this out here and now.
Oh, the mess.
Oh, my God, when did this happen?
Wow.
When did what happen?
When were you burgled?
Last night.
Oh, Jesus. I better go and check my apartment. I'll see you downstairs.
Not that bad. Now, as you
Not that bad!
know, today, finally, we have our hotel star rating assessment. That 4 star is so close, I can practically taste it.
You're going to give us a heads up,
4
like, when the assessor arrives. You know, just so we make sure he's looked after.
The assessor is already here. She arrived yesterday morning, and thankfully, I'm not as stupid as you all look. I have personally put her in the penthouse suite on the 21st floor.
Didn't know we had a penthouse suite.
Didn't know we had a 21st floor.
She's been enjoying complimentary room service ever since she arrived, but there is no way she can award us our 4 stars without checking all the facilities.
Maybe I can give her some room service. I don't mind her checking my facilities.
Mrs. Simmons is a very sophisticated woman. I want you going absolutely nowhere near her.
Yeah.
Leslie, I'm appointing you to look after her.
Nay, bother.
And if any of the guests approach her, I want them removed from the building. Right, I'm meeting her by the pool in 10 minutes. Class dismissed.
What?
Temple Savage, you
can't.
bitch. I have just spent the last 15 minutes with 2 cleaners trying to get into my room.
Your belongings have all been packed away and are in plastic bags in the storeroom. Don't make a scene, Mr. DeBeck.
Wow.
I don't wish to involve the police.
The police? I'm a couple of weeks late with me rent not drowning holidaymakers in the pool, you big drama queen.
Mr. DeBeck, please lower your voice. We have a hotel assessor in the building, and I do not wish to have a full-on catfight in the middle of reception.
Don't you? Well, I bloody well do.
Never touch my my jacket! What have you done with my jacket? Oh my God!
Where the fuck did he get a pillow from? Oh, off the right, okay.
We've seen it in the movies. Now let's see
shit, they're taking it outside.
Everybody has a summer holiday, doing things they always wanted to do. So
Kenneth, what are you doing?
I think he's upset about something.
You little old bag!
That's the last place he wants to be. That was a proper That was pathetic, the way he pulled her into the pool. She literally, you could just see that she was just running in. I see that ITV paid top dollar for the stunt coordinators for this scene once again. They must have been on the higher rate of £12.50.
Oh, Kenneth, he has, how do you say, lost his plot.
Lost his plot?
He's lost his bloody mind.
He's definitely lost his job.
Yeah.
let's see if it's true.
Is that her?
Everybody has a summer holiday.
Oh my gosh!
She's knocked his teeth out!
You broke them over her teeth!
Now who needs the police? Now who needs the police, eh? If you want a rematch, just whistle. If you can.
You can't whistle!
Where are they?
Where are they? What does that matter? That was fucking epic! Oh my God, I can't believe that just happened. His teeth again. Oh. Not gonna lie, as you all know, I'm a big fan of Kenneth. Bit disappointed he lost, but comedy value. Oh my God. That's one of the best moments of this series so far.
I do beg your pardon. I wonder if I can have a moment of your time.
Not these
Yeah, what is
twats
it?
again.
I was wondering if there's any free day trips on today.
Well, twat. That one just stands there silently.
Not that I know of. Where do you want to go?
Oh, nowhere. My associate Neville and I are looking for an old friend who we believe to be holidaying here.
Aye.
But we can't find him. So thought he might have scaled the wall in a bid for freedom. I'm so sorry to have troubled you. Come, Neville, a meander to the beach may be in order.
Why are you talking like... Who do you think you are?
Bloody hell. I think Neville was lucky to get time off from his job, frightening kids to bed, don't you? Look, why don't we just pretend I didn't tell you for another 24 hours? Stupid to ruin the last day of our holiday.
You haven't ruined the last day of our holiday. You've ruined the rest of our lives.
I can't believe you didn't tell us before.
I didn't tell you, because then we'd have spent the whole holiday with faces like smacked arses instead of just the last day.
You did the same thing to Nemo.
Who's Nemo?
When I was 7, I had a pet goldfish. It died while I was at school, but my dad didn't tell me till I got home. Spent the whole day thinking my pet goldfish was alive. But it wasn't. It was dead. But my dad didn't tell me.
Right, literally the same thing happened to me when I was a kid. And it was called Nemo. And what... So... She was supposed to come to school and tell me, oh, your pet goldfish has died. No.
Unbelievable.
Oh, piss off, Madge! You wouldn't have even told him it was dead. You'd have just flushed it.
One gin and tonic, very dry.
Which is more than can be said for you.
I'm so glad you enjoyed our little reenactment of the battle between the Moors and Christians.
No, you can't bullshit your way out of that one, Joyce. You literally punched his fucking teeth in. That wasn't a reenactment
So
of anything.
that wasn't you having a fight with a large gay man who wanted to kill you?
Good gracious, no. That's Kenneth, our beauty salon stylist. He likes
show
to
some
help
respect.
out, you know. But I take it that's you telling me we scored extra points for realism.
Hello. British
Gosh, she could sell ice to the fucking Eskimos, that woman.
newspaper going bagging if anyone's interested.
Excuse me, would you mind leaving?
Yeah, bye-bye.
Well, I was just asking...
Leslie, security.
I'm sorry, Pet. I'm afraid I'm going to have to escort you outside.
What have I done wrong? It's only a newspaper.
I'm sorry about that. Unfortunately, we have a lot of holidaymakers here at the moment.
Yes, I had noticed.
Would you like another drink?
I haven't had this one yet.
Well, I'll have another one anyway. Completely gratis. Matteo,
It's
another
gratis
drink
anyway,
for
it's
Mrs.
all
Simmons
inclusive.
and a bowl of nibbles, if you please.
You mentioned...
Matteo's uncle roasts his own nuts, you know.
Really? Yes, well, that can happen if one stands too close to the barbecue.
Oh, no, I mean peanuts. He has a little stall on the Oh, I see what you mean. I don't really...
Oh, she's so false. Choking on your own bullshit, are you there?
And a glass of water too, I think, Matteo.
See, no problem.
Are you all right?
Absolutely fine. No, are you sure there's nothing more we can do for you?
Hold on, what's happened to Janie? I thought she was supposed to be coming back. Well, at least I hoped that she would.
Well, you mentioned a beauty salon.
Yes, it's closed today, but I can guarantee it'll be up and running first thing in the morning.
Oh, I'm checking out late this afternoon, but not to worry. I'm going on to a hotel in Alicante, which has a 4-star rating, so I'm sure they will be able to provide a manicure.
Oh, how funny! Suddenly she needs Kenneth. Pfft. If she'd have done that to me, what, everything that just happened there, I don't think there's anything she could pay me to get me to do a favour for her after that.
3 months free rent.
Forget it. Have you seen what you've done to me? I'm taking legal advice.
3 months free rent. 2 new front teeth from my Swedish dentist in Alfaz. And then...
What's with the... What are you doing? Fucking singing the national anthem at the fucking Super Bowl? What? Offering the services of your dentist from Alfaz hurts so much that you've got to hold...
Limited use of the fax machine and...
Have you seen what you've done to me? I'm taking legal advice.
3 months free rent. 2 new front teeth from my Swedish dentist in Alfaz. And unlimited use of the fax machine and reception.
Unlimited use of the fax machine? Who am I going to fax? I don't know anybody living in 1987. 6 months free rent.
Silly cow.
2 new teeth from the Swedish chef in Alfaz. And €500 cash.
That's more like it.
No way. Absolutely no way.
Think about it, Joyce. How much do you want that port star?
More than she wants her next
How good
breath.
would it look if you get it after being here for only 1 week?
4 months.
Jesus Christ, that puts into perspective the amount of shit that's happened in this series. Yet, with the way the timeline of the show works, she's only been here a week.
Free rent. 2 new teeth. €100 cash. My final offer.
Done. You can book Mrs. Lardy-Dar in for this afternoon. I'm going outside for a fag. I want a taxi there in 5 minutes to take me to Alfaz. I'm going to see a man about some teeth.
You a horse now? Why don't we all go to the water park? My treat.
Your treat? Haven't you treated us all enough?
Look, the whole point of being here is to get away from our problems. Yeah, we've got a lot to deal with when we get home, but we're not there yet. We've still got another day in the sun, so we may as well enjoy it.
How can we enjoy anything when you've left all our lives in tatters?
Because it's our choice, it's up to us. Don't you understand? What happens tomorrow and after that will still be the same whether we enjoy ourselves today or just sit here miserable.
No, I don't understand. Why is he talking in riddles? He's just trying to wriggle out of what he's done.
I'm not trying to wriggle out of anything. I've messed up. I've messed up big time, bigger than anything else before, and I've said I'm sorry till I'm blue in the face.
Well, sometimes sorry just isn't good enough.
Oh, so what do you suggest I do then? Kill myself?
Wouldn't be a bad idea.
All right, that's enough.
Wow.
Michael, come here.
Why would you want my dad to kill himself? Why would you say that?
Michael, come and sit here.
I don't want to sit there. Answer me, Nana. Would you really want my dad to kill himself?
Was his idea.
Do you think before you say things?
Don't you talk to me like that, young man, or I'll tan your backside for you.
No, you won't. You'll just sit there tanning yourself, being nasty to the people who love you and look after you.
Look after me, that's a joke.
No, you're the joke. My dad says you say nasty things because you're old. Like that's an excuse. I've worked it out. You say nasty things because you are nasty. Simple as that.
Mick, get hold of him, bring him here, I'll cripple him.
Is that before or after he kills himself?
Fair fucking play, Michael. That was a long time coming. And it's about time he got a bit of the spotlight. Well done, well said. I agree with every word. Absolutely spot on.
I'll go and get him. Do you want a cup of tea? Ma'am?
2 sugars, drop of brandy in it. You know when a family's got problems? When you can't have a civilised conversation without one of them flying off the handle.
I just don't feel this is my true vocation in life, Dad.
Nobody's saying it has to be, son. We all do jobs from time to time to make ends meet.
I don't want to spend the rest of my life cleaning pools or fixing showers.
Oi, Mario! Liam's
else
thinking
are you
about
gonna
leaving.
do, really?
Tell him what a good little job he's got here.
Oh, you should definitely keep this job.
There you go.
You are too stupid to work anywhere else.
Oh, well, thank you very much.
I am serious. I have never met anyone as stupid as you.
No.
And most people I know are stupid.
Well, birds of a feather
Same
flock
here.
together.
You should not call them birds. It is how you say bad politics.
Well, by all means, start looking for something else. But don't hand your notice in here till you've got another job.
Well, that's just the point. If I don't give up this job now, I might just stay in it forever. Can you imagine the embarrassment of working here in your 40s?
Ah!
Or God forbid, your 50s. Or beyond. That'd be just sad.
Now, I wonder if I could trouble you for a Diet Cola with no ice and a slice of lime, please.
Oh, hang on a minute, I'll just get me Dad. Dad?
Who is this guy? Same thing in the last episode. He came to the bar asking for a drink and he didn't get it. And that was the last we saw of him. Who is he?
How old do I look?
I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know?
I mean, I'm not good at guessing ages.
You know how old I am?
40.
Then why are you asking me?
I'm not asking you how old I am, I'm asking you how old I look.
You don't look your age.
That's because I'm not.
What?
I lie about my age.
So, most people do.
No, they don't.
Quite a lot.
You're not 50, are you?
What?
Well, I don't know. You said a lot.
Oh, you nasty.
Stop it, I'm spilling me drink.
Now, girls, play nicely.
We're only messing.
We had a saying when I was your age, make love, not war.
Yeah, and I've got a saying, mind your own fucking business. Who does he think he is? I hate people like that. Like, proper deep-seated loathing. People that do that. These two women are none of your business, mate. Bugger off.
All right, pal, that's enough. Get up to the bingo, start...
Now, girls, play nicely.
We're only messing.
We had a saying when I was your age, make love, not war.
All right, pal, that's enough. Get up to the bingo, start sniffing around someone your own age.
Exactly.
Come on, Casanova, shift it.
Yeah.
Cheers, Leslie. The one chance she gets this holiday to cop off with a younger fella, and you balls it all. You cow! Cow!
Well, how did you get on?
What do you think?
Well, as colour matching goes, it's not what you'd call undetectable.
Oh, these are only temporary.
I'm sorry. It's terribly confusing that you don't start every sentence with what's
What's up, dog?
Oh, very funny. What if I keep these...
I was just about to say, he's starting to look like the 2:30 favourite at Cheltenham.
front two, this colour, and then change all the others to match?
Perfect. You can say you're the bastard love child of Susan Boyle and Simon Cowell.
Right, I better be off. I've got a VIP coming to the salon any minute now.
What's a VIP?
VIP. Very important person, which is why I can't sit here gassing to you all day. Oh, hello. Oh, sorry about this morning. Slight mix-up with the room numbers.
No bother at all, was it, Jacqueline?
Oh, no, our door's always open.
Room numbers,
Well,
indeed,
anyone
because there were
really.
a very unusual number in that room.
Yeah, or anything, judging by the noises coming from your room.
Yeah.
Oh, you mean Adolfo?
Do I?
Adolfo, the Mexican animal trainer. He lost all his animals in a flash flood in the late 90s, and now he does animal impressions instead. Very convincing.
Yeah, very.
Yeah?
Although I see you do animal impressions yourself.
What do you mean?
What's up, Doc?
I wish people had stopped saying that to me.
Very busy in rack times today. You don't think we missed out on any special offer, do you?
Oh, hope not.
Excuse me, do you mind if my wife and I nudged up against you?
Mr. and Mrs. Stewart, I finally tracked you down. Again.
Hot Bovril.
Not for me, thanks. I've just had a gin and tonic.
No, I mean your hair. I can look at somebody and know exactly what they'd suit.
And you looked at me and you thought hot bovril.
Well, it's a new hair colour.
What they suit, the subtitle said, what they toot.
Although, I think hot bovril might be a shade too dark. What do you think about going ginger?
Wasn't the first thing that occurred to me when I woke this morning.
Mind you do have to be careful. I had a woman in here last week and she went for honeycomb shimmer. Very thin, pale-faced woman with a short crop and a nasty pinstripe waistcoat. She left looking a bit like Steve Davis, you know, the snooker player.
I actually need a manicure.
A manicure?
Yes.
Not a problem, I'll go and fetch Sue.
I'm sorry, I can't stop looking at him. It's like fucking Ross in that episode of Friends where he bleaches his teeth. Oh my god! I can't focus on anything else.
You don't seem very convinced.
Oh, no, it's not a problem. A manicure?
Yes.
Not a problem, I'll go and fetch Sue.
You don't seem very convinced.
Oh, no, it's not a problem. I'm sure she's around here somewhere. Can I get you a complimentary beef tea while you're waiting?
Just tell he's doing
No, I'm
everything
fine,
in his
thank you.
acting
1
power
minute.
to make sure they're always there.
Matteo, I need you to do me a favour.
Another one. I am not your slave.
Oh, shut up. I need you to go to the indoor market and see if Fat Sue's in her shop.
Fat who?
Fat Sue. She runs that nail bar just on the left as you go in. It's called, oh, Get Nailed.
I'm sorry. I cannot leave the desk. We have a VPL in the hotel, and I have to be here in case she rings down for something.
She's not going to ring down because she's in my salon, and it's a VIP. Oh, Liam, love, I need a favour. I've got the VIP in my salon, and I need someone to do her nails.
Yeah, I'll do
so
it,
I
no
need you to go
problem.
to the indoor market and get... You what?
I do my dad's nails all the time.
Look, Liam, do not mess me about. This is a VIP, and I can't have her leaving my salon like she's been eating jam with her hands.
Seriously, I've been doing my dad's nails for years. I can do a French manicure, reverse French manicure, European manicure.
Oh, my God. Who would have thought that behind that little pasty ginger face lies the mind of a genius? Give me that bucket. By the time we finish with Mrs. Simmons, she'll be giving us 5 stars, not 4. Right, come on. Oh, by the way, your name's Sue.
No. You are not going to pass that off as
Excuse
that
me?
fish
What do you
thing
think
that
you're
they
doing?
do for feet.
Just having a chat.
Well, I'm sorry, but you can't be in here without an appointment.
I had an appointment this morning at 11, but
Did you?
you weren't open.
Well, I'm glad we got that cleared up. Off you pop. Come on.
But...
Leslie!
Well, what?
You must be Sue.
Yeah. I'm a boy named Sue, you know, like in that Johnny Cash song.
Come on now, Noreen. Let's have you out of here. We don't want any trouble.
That's me, Dad. I do his nails as well.
Now then, if you would kindly kick your shoes off and stick your trotters in this little bucket.
What's in the bucket?
Mongolian bottom feeders.
I'll pass if you don't mind.
Well, don't worry, I'm not going to ask you to sit in it. It's the latest thing. Have you not seen them around Benidorm?
No, I spent most of the time in my room writing.
Of course you have. Well, what these little fish do is chew off all the hard, scabby, crusty bits off your feet.
You flatter me.
Oh, no, you won't flatten them because they're trained to get out of your way when you stick your feet in. Let me show you.
They appear to be dying.
No, they're just catching the breath.
Catching their breath?
The dogs are a bit whiffy. I've been out on the town all night and haven't had a bath yet. Oh.
Going anywhere nice on your holidays?
So let me get this right. You're asking us for a character reference.
I'm afraid so.
My husband went to prison because of you.
Rightly so.
I realise on the face of it this does appear to be a slight testing of friendships.
I don't remember us being friends.
Hang on, Jacqueline. Let's hear what he has to say.
Basically, the economic downturn has hit all areas, not least the Foreign Office. Unfortunately, my position here in Benidorm is in jeopardy of being...
Foreign Office. So he works for the British government. He's a civil servant in the British government for the Foreign Office. And he's asking for help. Yeah. Based on recent events, I wouldn't piss on him if he was on fire.
replaced by a convoluted succession of penny-pinching underlings.
I haven't a clue what that means.
Good British people like yourselves on holiday in Benidorm who find themselves in crisis will end up with no one to turn to.
But surely we are the last people you should be asking for help, considering the circumstances.
Well, yes, it's just I need to present at least one case from the last 12 months, and, well, let's just say it's been a slow year.
So basically, you're gonna get sacked from your overpaid job of sitting on your bum sipping pink gins in a big house, and you want us, who you helped get convicted of fraud, to save you.
That you did! You did commit fraud! You faked your husband's death to get £1 million, or what was it, $500,000? You deserve to go to prison, you pair of slimy bastards.
Job.
You're right, I'm asking too much.
Not really.
I'm so sorry to have disturbed you.
We'll do it.
What?
I'm sorry?
We'll be your character witnesses. We'll save your job. I'm not a heavily religious man, but while in prison, two things were imprinted on my memory. My number, Stuart 8369, and the quotation...
Of course. 6'9". Of course.
Do unto others as you would have them do unto you.
I bet that was the wing motto.
Luke 3:61.
No, Stuart 8369.
Fuck off.
I have some forms I'll need you to fill in. Can I invite you to the consulate for a gin? pink or otherwise?
No, we prefer it here, thank you. You're very welcome to drop by Neptune's this evening. We could put you down for some karaoke.
But of course. Until this evening.
Until this evening.
That was such a generous thing you just did. Most men would have told him where to get off.
I'm not like most men.
Well,
No, you're not.
I've always said that.
Half an hour upstairs.
Oh, yes.
God's sake.
Mrs. Simmons, I trust you enjoyed your stay at the Salon of Benidorm?
Yes, although I'm not too sure that 3 people to help me with my luggage was completely necessary.
Nothing is too much trouble for a guest at the Salon Hotel. I trust you enjoyed your visit to our beauty salon?
It was an experience.
Wonderful. Now, I know you're a very busy lady. You did mention to us earlier that you have another hotel to go on to. But I just wanted to confirm with you that, well, we did enough.
I don't see how you could have done more.
What I mean is, I know you've been holed up in our luxurious yet homely penthouse suite for most of the week, and you've barely spent a day enjoying all our little nooks and crannies. But I trust you will look upon our efforts favourably when assessing our facilities.
I assume you take American Express.
Oh, please, please, that won't be necessary.
What do you mean by that?
I mean, there's no charge.
Wow.
Really?
Well, if you agree that our hotel deserves a 4-star rating, there's no charge.
Well, if there's no charge, I'll agree that you deserve a 5-star rating.
No.
Let's not go mad. They might smell a rat.
Rats are starting to be smelled at 3, never mind 5 or 4.
If you're not going to let me pay...
Because they've probably got rats as it is.
I don't usually do this, but... At least accept this with my good wishes.
Oh. Well, I'm not much of a reader myself, but thank you. Mateo! Thanks.
Well, see you again.
See you again, and who knows? Next time, it could be a 5.
Wait a minute.
Bye.
Bye.
How'd it go?
Get the brasso out, Leslie. Might have another star to polish.
Oh, champion.
Nice one.
Excuse me.
Yes, what is it, Mr. Dick?
Hold on a minute. Right. Did she say her last name was Simmons? The name on that book was Barbara Simmons. I don't normally do this, but autographing her book. And now it makes sense why he, in the last episode and this one, his only scenes have been showing him getting bad service. She's not the hotel assessor. He is. I bet you.
I think it's about time that I...
Oh,
Fucking
champion.
Why does
Nice
it do
one.
that? Pause for 10 seconds and the... Oh, you...
Excuse me.
Yes, what is it, Mr. Dixon?
I think it's about time that I revealed myself.
Oh, my God! Leslie Lim! We've got a sex pest in reception. Quickly!
All right, pal. Stop struggling, I've got your number. I always had you down as a bit of a nonce.
Hey, wait a minute. I told you before. Joyce, do you want me to throw this guy out?
What on earth's wrong with you? Get off me!
Just trying to find my business card.
Well, it didn't need that much work, did it?
Gerald Dixon, hotel assessor. I'm here to give your annual star evaluation.
Yeah.
And finally, the lavatories. All lavatories were of minimal standard, toilet paper again minimal standard, sadly inadequate hand-drying facilities, and a forgettable atmosphere.
What kind of atmosphere do you expect?
Who writes forgettable atmosphere about a bog? it's a place where you go to piss. It's not exactly something that you're going to remember, is it?
It's a toilet, not a wedding reception.
Despite all these findings, I have good news.
Do you?
Yes,
In fact, you'd want the toilet facilities of any place of business to be of a forgettable atmosphere, because if it's not forgettable and rather memorable, it's usually for a certain reason, if you know what I mean.
I'm a positive person with an optimistic outlook on life, and if you can assure me all the points will be acted upon, and I'm sticking out my neck a little here, but I will personally guarantee you retain your 3-star status.
What?
But you got through by the skin of your teeth, mind.
We didn't get our 4 stars.
No!
4 stars.
And you never fucking will.
Oh, my goodness me, no. No, I'm afraid you're very wide of the mark as far as 4 stars are concerned. No, I'm terribly sorry, but you simply don't have the facilities. Barbara Simmons.
What?
Damn and blast, I knew it was her.
What are you talking about?
Barbara Simmons, the crime writer. I called my wife this afternoon to say that I thought I'd spotted her, but she said, don't be ridiculous. What would Barbara Simmons be doing staying at a Salon hotel? But of course, her new novel is supposed to be set in the Costa del Crime. She's been scouring the underbelly of Benidorm and mixing with the unclean. It all makes sense.
Awful hotel, but I can't fault the final bill. Best wishes, Barbara Simmons. Huh?
She's never signed it.
What?
May I?
What's with the...
Oh, my goodness.
Oh,
this
get over
never
it.
happens. Barbara Simmons never signs her books. I mean, simply never. Well, I think Bill Clinton is rumoured to have one.
Oh.
And, of course, there's a signed copy of Never a Lender in the Smithsonian, but...
Oh, give over.
Oh, my goodness.
So, this could be worth a few quid.
There is not a signed book, a signed copy of one of her books in the Smithsonian, you fucking idiot. They only put things in the Smithsonian that are of significant value to human history and evolution. You know, like the first bicycle, the first vaccine, the first important things that actually changed the course of human history. Not some crime novel by some posh tart. I think he's been reading too many fan posts about this Barbara Simmons on the internet.
The manager in the Smithsonian, but... Oh, my goodness.
Mind you, there's definitely some books in the Smithsonian, but I can't remember by who. I think there's a Stephen King book in the Smithsonian.
So, this could be worth a few...
It might be Stand By Me. Oh, well, the book that that film was based on, which is called The Body. I can't remember.
Quid.
The monetary value is immaterial to a collector, but the prestige of having a signed Simmons. Plus, this is what Sasha did next. The book that made her a star.
Well, maybe the book that made Barbara Simmons a star can make me one.
Oh, come
You're such a big star to me. You're everything I want to be, but you're stuck in a...
Seriously, look at this place. I mean, no one in their right mind would ever consider this place to be a 4-star hotel. You just wouldn't. Everything about it. Out of everything I've seen in this show up to now, the most ridiculous plot device, whatever you call it, so far, is this new manager seriously believing that this hotel can be a 4-star hotel. Just No.
Can make me one.
You're such a big star to me.
I mean, the Hilton that I stayed in Nottingham was 3 times as posh as this place, and even that wasn't a 4-star.
You're everything I wanna be, but you're stuck in a hole, and I want you to get out. I don't know what there is to see, but I know it's time for you to leave. We're all just pushing along.
Where have you been? Said you were coming straight down. Been sitting here like a Billy No Mates.
I was packing.
We're not going until tomorrow lunchtime.
You mean you haven't even started packing?
2 bikinis and a pair of flip-flops. How long's that going to take to put in a carrier?
You haven't enjoyed this holiday, have you?
Of course I have. It's been great. And tonight I think I might get the icing on the cake.
Let it shine. Go for it. Stop being so hard on yourself. It's not good for your health. I know that you can change.
Oh, Mick.
Just clear your head and go round.
Well, here we are. The Last Supper.
Don't be dramatic, Mother.
Stop
Who's being
sticking the
dramatic?
knife
We're
in
still going
even
to be able
further,
to
Madge.
eat. I'll remind you of that this time next week when we're scrabbling around in the dirt begging for handouts.
I'm gonna make everything all right.
Don't make me laugh. You've always been the same. Useless. Less than useless. You're a liability. And this time you've put the last nail in the coffin for all of us.
Michael, where are you going?
Oh, leave him. He'll be all right. Let's eat our dinner.
Let it shine, just let it shine. Let it shine.
4-star accreditation awarded to the Salon, Benidorm, in recognition of attaining the required standard in food services, entertainment, and overall facilities.
Food services and entertainment. Bangers and Mash and Asa Elliott. Really?
Well, I don't know how you managed it. And if I'm honest, I don't think you could. But I'd take my hat off to you.
Like, seriously, I've heard better singers in the pubs in my town than him. No offence to him, he's a good... He can sing, but I have heard better singers in the local pubs around my town than him.
Is that what it is?
Not people that were in there having a drink and got up on the karaoke. I mean ones that were actually paid to perform there that night. But still.
Well, look at you!
We're having 5 stars now. I have to look the part even on my night off.
Well, there's only 4 stars, but who knows? This time next year.
This is for you.
Oh, Liam. Well, it's the first, but I dare say it won't be the last congratulations card.
It's not a congratulations card. It's my resignation.
I can't tell you how much this means to me. And I know this can't be an easy thing to do, considering the circumstances.
On the contrary, it's a pleasure. One of the few CDs that I had in prison was that of the Irish tenor, Joseph Locke. Jacqueline and I had the good fortune to have met him in the 70s, didn't we?
Oh, yes. Great pair of lungs on him.
My favourite song of his has always been... If I can help somebody as I pass along, then my living shall not be in vain.
Couldn't you just name the song?
I had to listen to that while lying on my top bunk after a particularly nasty beating from Mr. Big.
A most poignant epigram, and one I shall certainly remember in my role as British consul.
Hello, Donny. We've been searching high and low for you.
Lenny? I mean, Mr. Chapman. What on earth are you doing here? I thought you still had 2 years to serve.
Between you and me, Donny, I find serving a full sentence terribly inconvenient. It really interferes with my social life. Trouble is, every other time I've escaped from prison, I've stayed in the UK. I like my home comforts, and they've always tracked me down. So then I thought, I know, come to Spain. And where best to settle down in? They're my little Donny's favourite all-inclusive. And of course, I'll still get my own comforts, because Donny knows how to look after me. don't you? Hope you booked them 2 weeks like you said. Neville and I would hate to have to get our own drinks around the pool.
What's that?
That is Lenny Chapman, armed robber, grand larcenist, and professional giver of misery and pain. Also known as Mr. Big.
Oh, no! Well, I hope you're all enjoying the party atmosphere this evening at Neptune's. We have a lot to celebrate here at the Salon, having just been awarded a 4-star rating.
You're joking,
But
someone said.
It's not all good news. I have to report the sad resignation of a much-loved member of staff, Liam. Although, thankfully, he's not going very far because he's just accepted an apprenticeship with Kenneth Dubeck, our multi-award-winning stylist, yes, at our 4-star beauty salon, Blow and Go.
He's resigned from his position of working in the hotel to go and work in the salon. That's in the hotel.
Oh, very good.
Fair enough.
And now for our first karaoke song of the evening, and I think it's a very appropriate one. Please welcome Michael Garvey.
This song's got real nice words. I mean, lyrics. And I wanted to sing it tonight because, well, I want my dad to know. I want my whole family, me nana, me mum, but especially my dad, to know that we can get through anything because we always have done. And no matter what happens, we'll always have each other.
Aww.
When you walk through a storm, hold your head up high and don't be afraid of the dark.
Have you found your first full holiday without Roy?
Troy.
Yeah, I don't think holiday on my own is right for me. You've always got a cast-iron Scrabble partner if you've brought someone with you, haven't you?
Well, this wasn't really a holiday on my own. I came here to see Kenneth's new shop.
That's right. So, you and Roy will be back together here in Benidorm next year.
Troy?
Yeah.
I don't know. I think I may fancy something a little bit more exotic next year.
Yeah.
I thought Roy was Indian. You don't get more exotic than that, do you?
How hard is it?
I was talking about the holiday.
Oh.
And you never walk alone. You never walk.
Hiya.
You all right?
Yeah. I suppose you saw me looking over here during my set.
I did.
Sorry, a bit obvious.
Well, we're all responsible adults.
I usually do 2 or 3 gigs a night, so I usually have to dash off. Don't usually have a chance to give anyone my number.
Well, you've got the chance now, haven't you?
Here I am. So where is she?
Where's who?
The girl you usually sit with. Nice looking, arm in plaster.
She's at the bar.
I'm on at Sandra's in 10 minutes, so I better go. Will you give her this?
Why wouldn't I?
Aww.
Cheers.
At the end of the story. And the sweet silver
Did the consulate bloke deal with that?
Got no idea. But I'm having their champagne.
Nice one.
To us.
Yeah, I thought so.
Listen, you knew that singer? He left you his number.
Did he?
Yeah. Here you go.
I'm all right, thanks.
He had to leave because he's singing at another nightclub now. If you want to go, I'm fine here.
Don't be stupid. It's our last night.
Oh, for God's sake, don't treat me like a maiden aunt. I'll make it worse. Just go. The club's called Sandra's.
All inclusive.
Are you really not interested?
Nah, it's a bit cheesy, isn't it?
Dunno. I didn't get the chance to find out.
I'd like to propose a toast to the Salon. All 4 stars of it.
To the Salon.
Solana.
The Solana.
You never walk
Oh, you bastard! There, I think that's a nice picture to end on. As a thumbnail as well. Oh, wow, what an ending. That was so sweet. I mean, as an episode, it was, you know, there was a bit of chaos. The usual chaos. That fight was epic. There's been a couple of fights, hasn't there, you know? But, oh, it was Scary Mary. The one with Scary Mary. Yeah. Where the whole family was involved. Janice, you know. Michael tied that guy's shoes so he fell in the pool, and I don't know what he did there, but that put that other gorilla on the floor. What did Mick do? Oh, he just told him, why don't you come here after Michael had done most. Yeah, but that was one of the best fights. Has there been any other fights? Well, there's been a couple of headbutts. Trudy headbutted somebody, didn't she? But I'd say, you know, that one was probably the best because it started in the reception with hair pulling. It was a proper cat fight. Hair pulling. Then he ripped her jacket. Then he poured a jug of what I'm assuming was sangria. I don't know what it was, but it was probably sangria because it's in Spain. Yeah. She ended up they both ended up in the pool. And then it ended up with her on top of him, punching his front teeth out. And he had them replaced, unfortunately. That first scene after he came back with his new teeth, I swear to God I couldn't look at anything else. It's like the first time I saw a video of someone on social media with they were hashtagged as turkey teeth. People who'd gone to Turkey for those, you know, dental work things, and they'd not gone right. And you just saw these videos of people with these awful teeth. Yeah. Also, why would you do that? I mean, to have those done, they have to grind down your natural teeth to like fucking 20% of their size or whatever. Who thinks that is a good idea? You know, just get some clip-ons or whatever. There's options out there. But anyway, yeah, as a fight, it was epic. But this was also the episode that Mick finally decided to tell the family the truth about the situation back home with the businesses. And it is dire. You know, it was their... It's... Since Mel died, it's all they had left of his empire. What 5 sunbed shops in Manchester? You know, that was all that was left. And Mick had made a mistake of getting these cheap bulbs fitted in the sunbeds, and all 5 shops burned down. And they weren't insured, of course not. So, after this holiday, when they go back home, they've got nothing in the way of a means of income. So that means Janice and Mick are probably going to have to go get jobs now. And obviously, Madge said her piece. They had a big argument, didn't they? But yeah, that ending scene, that was lovely. So... Yeah. I really liked that ending. I liked how they did that. Because they're in crisis now. Definitely. But they always come back. They've had a lot of trouble, this family. Old Darren, he loves to write nothing but chaos for them, but they keep coming back for their holiday every series. And they're their usual cheeky selves, so they obviously pick themselves back up, don't they? Yeah. I loved that final scene. Just him singing that song, and it felt very genuine, you know? And the hug at the end. It was beautiful. I loved that. Loved every minute of that. So, that brings an end to Series 5 of Benidorm. And I've enjoyed it a lot. It's been one of the best series so far. And I look forward to the next one. I'll try not to make the gap between this episode and the next as long as the previous one, because the last time I did an episode of Benidorm was on the 18th of December, which doesn't sound like a while ago. It's only 7 days before Christmas Day, but still. Seems like a long time to me. It is 7 days, isn't it? 18, 19, 21, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 7 days before Christmas. But it's the 30th of December now, so yes. Anyway, that is that. So, if you're watching on YouTube, please like the video and subscribe. Also, check the click the See More section on the homepage of my YouTube channel to find the links to all of my other channels, You'll find my Twitch channel, my Rumble channel, where you'll sometimes get other content on there that normally is only seen on Patreon. Keeping Up Appearances will now be posted on Rumble, as well as Patreon, so you can get that there. It's not allowed on YouTube. And Limmy's show that was blocked on YouTube, all the episodes are on there as well. And other series will go on there as well. Also, make sure you go and follow the Facebook page for the channel. It's the same name as the channel, The Ouchman Reacts. The link is there in the About section. Go and follow it. Just in case anything happens to the YouTube channel, you'll be able to find me there, stay in contact with me there, or you can go to the Patreon and join the Patreon for free as a follower. But I would ask that you join the Patreon as a member, because it's $1 a month, and that's American. So British, you'll be paying about 90p a month. What's that? It's nothing, is it? It's absolutely nothing. Not these days. You can't even get a cheeseburger for that at McDonald's anymore. Greedy bastards. So yeah, go to the Patreon and check out the About section as well. So I've updated it recently to add the shows that I've added more recently. So you'll find that there. I think that's everything. Yes. So thank you everybody for watching. I hope you've had a great weekend, and I will be back soon. What's the next thing? On the buses last night, this tonight, done My Family recently, and Not Going Out as well, I think, didn't I? Did I do Not Going Out recently? Yes, I did. 3 days ago, yes. Yeah, there's On the Buses. My Family. The New Statesman. Catherine Tate Show. Oops. I guess it'll be it'll either be Catherine Tate Show, Still Game, The New Statesman. Oh, Filthy Rich. I haven't done an episode of that for a while, have I? Or Believe Nothing. I need to finish that as well. Yeah, I'll try and make it one of those two. Believe Nothing. Sort of forgotten about that. Sorry. Yeah, I'll try and make it Believe Nothing. Hopefully tomorrow. But I guess we'll see. So until then, have a good night, and yeah, thank you for watching. Goodbye.